Here's a video I promised of Dad coming to tell you about his fishing tale. So how'd it start? What'd you do?
Well, we went down to the marina.
What time did you have to get up Friday morning?
I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
And who woke up at 4:30 to make sure you were awake?
You did. We had to be down at the dock by 6. So me and my buddy stopped at McDonald's in St. Joe for breakfast. And we went down to the dock, and we had, matter of fact, our captain name was Tim, and I think we had the best boat of the fleet there. There was 30 boats involved with trolling for the troops, and there was 4 veterans on our boat, and one of them had to be my buddy, Dick Odeon, and we had a real good time. We went way out, and right straight out from the pier in St. Joe. We went out in about 150 foot of water.
How many miles offshore would you say you were?
Probably about 5 or 6 miles offshore. And we started trolling for whatever we could catch, because right now the water was sort of rough, and the fish were scattered, but we was mainly after Lakers and salmon and king salmon and that. But we ended up catching 6 Lakers. That's lake trout, and there's all nice sized ones, you know, anywhere from probably 5 to 8 pounds. Then we was going to come in, but boy, the winds picked up. It got rough out there, man, I tell you. I mean, we had probably 10-foot swells out there coming in, but we was in a big boat. We was in a 40-footer, so it was a big boat.
You had comfy seats. And...
yeah, everything was nice. It was real good. I had the best crew, I tell you. We got there, and they had donuts for us, and they had carrot cakes, and they had zucchini bread, and they had cookies, and that was just a starter, you know, because once we come in, we were supposed to come in and have a parade and everything, but we got in late because we were so far out, so we was the last boat in.
So they didn't even get to see the parade
people.
So
we never seen the parade people in that. We went and flayed the fish. And then we went down to the American Legion in Stevensville, and they had a Trolling for Troops lunch down there for all of us. And it was really nice. They really did a fine job.
What kind of food they feed you?
They had corn on the cob, they had baked beans and salad, and they had pulled pork sandwiches and that, and pop, whatever you wanted to drink, pop and that. And then they had prizes, giveaway prizes to about everybody got something. And it was really, really nice. They did a real good job, and the people were real nice. And hopefully next year if I'm around, I'm going to go again.
And what kind of prizes did you get? Look at it. They got a shirt. Everybody got a shirt.
Right here, Trolling for the Troop. We all got a shirt. Then they give us all a certificate. I happened to get one for Noma Roma Pizza for
Roma's, yeah.
For $20. And that was one of the gifts they got. And then they got this tackle box. It's a real nice little one. I'm going to put my tackle in. If I ever start fishing, it'll be just it's real small, but it's nice, you know. And it's just right size for me. And then I got a nice thing for my beer. Then I got a Smith & Wesson knife and a pair of pliers with all the tools in it. That come with it too for nothing.
They had many donations from many
prizes. Whirlpool Corporation. I'm gonna leave this out. Put it out here. Whirlpool Corporation put most of this on because they're a big sponsor there.
They had a huge list of sponsors though.
Yeah, but they're in St. Joe, and Benton Harbor is the main headquarters for Whirlpool and that, and they do a lot for the people in that area. So they bought a lot of the prizes, and a lot of stuff was there, and they had our representative there. Upton was there, give a speech, and that was pretty interesting. And then we got to talk with the commander of the Legion over there. He was a younger fella, but he was really dedicated to the Legion. And we had a real good talk, and they said they're doing pretty good over there, but it's a real good Legion, real nice. They got it real nice in there. They do a lot for the vets. And I mean, they got about 350, 400 members in there, and which we only got in Glean. We only got 50 or 40 or 50 now.
And dying off at a rapid pace.
Nobody wants to do anything or step up to the plate. Well, we ain't got nobody else left. They're all dying off, you know. The World War II vets, we only got 2 of them left. The Korean vets are all sick and dying. And us Vietnam veterans, you know, we're not in that good of health either. And these younger kids, they don't want to, they just go out and shoot somebody and join the Legion. But it's just a bad situation for the new generation, you know. But nothing I can do about it. I just hope everything changes, and I hope kids will start stepping up to the plate and joining the Legion. And
this is about your fishing trip, not the Legion.
well, the fishing trip was real good, but rough. I mean, one kid on there, well, he was one of the crew. I think he was seasick. I think he was lying. He said, "Man, I feel awful bad." He said, "I think it's that greasy food I ate last night, but I think it was seasick, to tell you the truth." Because, you know, a couple of boats had people throwing up on it because, you know, if you ain't been out there before you get seasick, it's really bad on a person, you know. But other than that,
Look up a little bit. It looks like you're looking down the table.
It went real well, and I had a real good time, and everybody had a good time, and everything is.
Many people at the Legion, huh?
Many people were there. A lot of people participated in it. Like I say, there was 30 boats, and there's probably anywhere from 2 to 4 on a boat, according to how big the boat was, because we was one of the biggest boats, a 40-footer. Because
I showed Dad a picture of one of the boats, and he's like, "I'm glad I wasn't on that boat." It was.
I wouldn't have gotten that boat.
It was a little boat.
No, I wouldn't have gotten that boat without in that big lake. No, there's only 4 people in it, and they're luckily they're all alive. But yeah, it's the boat he had. They had a galley down in it. They had kitchen in it. They had everything in it, you know. Because he goes out there and stays sometime, you know, stay all night in there, and they all get up. Because the next day, our captain had to go out again that next morning on a fishing tournament. So they was going to party that night, and then you have to get up in the morning and get out there, you know, like daybreak to go for a fishing tournament. So he was from Fenton, Michigan, which I don't know where that's at. Stacy's going to look it up and see where that's at on there. But he docks his boat down there in Benton Harbor. There's a big marina. There's several marinas down there, but he's in a certain marina we went to, but yeah, it was a fun time had by all.
And did you reel in a fish?
I reeled in a fish. I reeled in a king. I mean, a lake trout. Probably weighed about 10 pounds. And we had one big king on. King salmon are the bigger ones that get in down there, but it got away. But as rough as it was, we did a lot better than most boats that did out there.
So only one person out of all 30 boats got a king? There's only one king caught that day?
I don't know.
I thought you said somebody caught a king.
I think the guy that won a contest had a king, yeah.
Oh.
Because it was bigger than the Lakers, you know.
Yeah.
But because there was kings out there, they just weren't, you know, they weren't cooperating that well. There's a lot of Lakers. Everybody's getting Lakers, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, Lakers are good to eat, I guess, but I just don't care too much for salmon at all, unless it's salmon patties. Now, then I'm up on that business, as Stacy will tell you.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the picture of him and his crew with their fish. I'm gonna go steal some other photos from the other stuff that happened that day to put at the end. So say goodbye.
Goodbye. We had a good time. Hope I go again next year.
All right.